a hospital. Doggy look a bone. Doggy look a bone. After election, all the bone gone. So come and touch it. Don't look so shocked. Don't just watch it. Doggy sock. In little track behind God's back, see them reaching, hear them preaching. We quite aware of problems here. Have hope, deliverance near. We go clean your dirty drain. We go build a water main. Life will be so happy if you only vote for we again. Doggy look a bone. Doggy look a bone. After election, all the bone done. So come and touch it. Don't look so shocked. Don't just watch it. Doggy sock.
Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Good afternoon to those of you who are locked on work, or if in your vehicles and heading home from work, good afternoon to you. Good afternoon to you, those of you locked on in the maxis and taxis and buses and PH cars. Good afternoon to you, those of you locked on at home, those of you locked on the World Wide Web via Facebook on the Street 919 FM, and those of you locked on YouTube via IWER TV. Welcome to the Future of Talk, the #1 afternoon talk show in Trinidad and Tobago. I'm your host, Heavy. Okay, my co-host, TC, is not back as yet, but he will be back soon. Probably by Monday, he will be back inside with me. Today's Friday, and of course, you know, Friday is back on Friday, right? So, let me just make sure the WhatsApp is up and running. Oh God, doggy look at one. I had to get back. This one. Okay, right. So we're back, we're up and running, and I'm not wasting no time this evening. I had some videos to play from since yesterday, but because I had an interview yesterday, I didn't get to play those videos. So I will have to do that today. All right, let me just find those videos quickly. All right. All right, good. But before I do that, as it's back on Friday, I'm going to open the phone lines one time. Let you guys call in and say what you have to say. Then talk with other talk and all. You always have something to tell me. The number to call 342-0081. That's 342-0081. And 466-5391. That's 466-5391. You could also call me on WhatsApp with those two numbers, or you can send your voice notes on both numbers, okay? And I'll try my very best to play those voice notes. So, if you have anything on your mind, the lines are open. I wonder if people are hearing me. I seen this thing blinking here. Yeah? Yes, good. I have a voice note already, so I'm going to play that voice note one time.
Oh, yes, we shared in fear.
Sorry about that. Right, so I'm going to get the voice notes on them inside one time. And let me hear what the people have to say.
President, if today or tomorrow I am to leave this office for whatever the reason, try
Who is that?
A few moments later.
Let's stop playing the fool, please. I go send a recording of a recording. I don't understand. You really can't send a recording. Alright. So, let me go straight to my videos and then one time. Right? I have some videos to play since yesterday. So let me play this video and then I have a statistic to show. Right? Because I like to bring facts and information to the public. Right? So if you're on, I want the live bill up a little bit. So if you're on the live right now, and if you're not on the live, get on the live. I want to show you something I have up on my screen right now. I want to put it up over to the live on Facebook and on YouTube. Right? Just remember to go up on Facebook is The Street 919 FM, and of course on YouTube it's IWER TV. Right? Right. So I'm just gonna switch the screen right now and let you guys take a look at this. Right? Take a look at this statistics right here. Right? This is statistics that you need to see. Go up on the live and watch what I have up right now. Right? If you're watching what I'm having up right now, you're going to see years from 1994 to 2024. Right? Have you seen that? From 1994 to 2024 was approximately 20 years. Trinidad and Tobago murder statistics. Everybody seen that? So for those of you in Radio Land, I'm going to read out the statistics for you. Right? In 1994, now I want the record to show that all that is red is when the PNM was in power. And all that was in yellow is when the UNC or the People's Partnership was in power. Their tenure in office. Right? And I want you guys to look specifically at the murder rate on all. So I'm gonna read it out for the people and them who not seeing and who's in Radio Land. Right? So 1994, the murder rate for that year was 143 people got murdered in that year. 1995 was 122. Right? In 1996 is when the UNC came into office under Basio Pandey. Right? And the statistics for the murder in 1996 has dropped from 122 to 106. In 1997, it came down to 101. In 1998, it came down to 98. In 1999, it came up to 93. In 2000, the year 2000, it went back up to 118. And in 2001, which was the election year, right, PNM won the election, the murder rate was 151. Right? After 2001 to 2002, it went up from 151 to 171. Then from 171 to 229 in 2003, which would have made it the highest murder rate in Trinidad and Tobago at that time. The following year, in 2004, it went up even further to 260, which would have been the highest murder rate at that time. In 2005, it climbed to 386, which would have made it the highest murder rate ever in the history of Trinidad and Tobago. In 2006, it dropped to 368. In 2007, it reached further than ever to 395, would also beat the record from 2005. Then in 2008, it went up to 550, the highest murder rate in the history of Trinidad and Tobago, and all these years I'm calling here is under the PNM. In 2009, it dropped to 509, and in 2010, it was a general election year. The UNC won. The murder rate dropped to 485. In 2011, it dropped further to 354. In 2012, it went back up to 383. In 2013, it reached 408. In 2014, it reached 403. And in 2015, it was 410. That 2015 election, PNM won again. The following year, in 2016, it went up to 463. Now, just before the PNM won in 2015, the murder rate was 410, and in the UNC tenure, it was between 354 to 400. Right? 403, 408, it was around that time. Right? But look at the significant climb when the PNM came back in 2016, 463. In 2017, 494. In 2018, 523. In 2019, 539. In 2020, it dropped to 396. Why? And in 2021, it went back up to 448. But them 2 years, we had COVID-19 pandemic, right? Where the country was locked down and, you know. And also, in those 2 years, we had Gary Griffith as Commissioner of Police, right? In 2022, when the pandemic ended and Guy Griffith was fired, in 2022, we went up to the highest murder rate ever in Trinidad and Tobago, which is 613. And in 2023, we had 577. That was the 2 highest murder rates we ever had in the history of Trinidad and Tobago. Now, in 2024, at the time when this statistics was taken, the murder rate was 253. That's probably in somewhere around March, April, or May, somewhere around there. But now, our murder rate is at 500 and... Let me get it right here. It's at 500 and something. When I get it, I will see it. I will look for it. Somebody go send it to me. What I want to find out, Trinidad and Tobago, how? For the life of me, I don't understand, or I'm trying to understand. I don't know if somebody can answer the question. Why it is every time the People's National Movement is in government, our murder rate, our crime rate, everything just shoot up sky high. Why? Somebody call me and tell me, let me know what's going on. Let me go to the phone lines one time. 342-0081-4665-391. Caller.
Good afternoon to you, Heavy.
Hey, good afternoon, Kunji.
Video like that is what the country had to say. And I'm going to tell you why. Every time the PNM, because when the UNC over there, the UNC give people opportunity, the spending power, everybody working, they don't have to commit crime. But every time the PNM come back inside there, they take away all the bread from the people. Under pain and pressure, survival instinct, this kick in every time the PNM in power. How it is to just times know the gun trade and all these things is $4 billion. How it is they know them things. And how it is every time in the PNM in power. crime, you see this, that is not your statistic, you know.
No, that's not my
statistics. That is national security statistic, you know.
Correct, correct.
That is, you bring that, you take up that and you Google that, just want to take up that and put that in, you know. And it's a shame to know that those things are fact, and people will deny that. And when you look at the statistic from 1994 to 2024, 20 years, 98% is the black community that get murdered.
Yep.
And the black community is the black leaders.
Yep.
Why is the black community dying? They have black leaders that keep a blind eye to the neglect of black people. PNM is part of the problem. PNM is the part of the black community problem. Move away from the PNM and go to the UNC. Thank you.
Thank you, Kunji. Well, I get the information. The homicide for 2024 right now stands at 537. And we're in the month of October. Caller.
Hey, Heavy, what you saying?
Hey, what's up?
No, that what you talking about the... yeah, I know, man. That what you was talking about the... under the Patrick Manning administration and even the UNC administration, that murder rate was specifically to gang violence, eh?
Yeah.
That was specifically to gang violence, and under the Patrick Manning administration, it had kidnapping. I think they tried their best to work on that kidnapping. So what you would have under the two administration basically were gang violence. So you're not having nobody jumping over your wall, people and you had, and the, okay, the nightlife was still functioning. So what you're looking at, to break it down in a nutshell, what you're looking at is that if you have a kitchen that's dirty, where you're going to end up with? You're going to end up with rat, cockroach,
yep,
all kind of things you're going to end up with, because you have a kitchen that's dirty, but you also have a kitchen that would have food that would remain overnight. So you understand? So the environment is being created and established by the PNM, in particularly their stronghold areas. It have a particular area in Diego Martin I used to work when I was working with a particular company, and when you look at that area, most of the people that coming out to work were women. All the men and them would have stayed home because of the gang violence.
Wow. So you believe it's because of that? It's because of that? But I still wanted to differentiate why it is the murder rate always goes up when PNM comes in power.
Why create the condition for that? And part of, and as a network, it's not that they create any condition. They demoralize the institutions that would have been put in place to keep down the level of crime.
Oh,
you understand?
Right. That makes perfect sense.
Right, so you have a judicial system which has now become a touting system. Remember a long time when you have Maxi used to have touters and things?
Yeah.
Touters, men from Maxi. So you have the judicial system that has now become a touting system, or if you want to put it in the ghetto terms, a prostitution system where everybody hustling in the judicial system, when in fact the judicial system was not designed for that. The judicial system was to design the balance between law, order, both the rich and poor. You see that scale? You see that scale that it is have even in the parliament. You see that scale? Let me tell you something heavy. If you go back and you Google biblically and even historically what that scale means, the world that it is in today would never be in the mess it is. That scale means a perfect balance. You could Google it for yourself.
Right.
If you ask the religious leaders what that scale is, they and all may not even be able to explain. That scale is very, very powerful. And to make it short, I'm going to wrap it up. Whenever you tip that scale, you're going to have chaos and confusion. I'll leave the line open for that.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much. All right. We're into topic right now. Let's see. Our voices here to play.
And on that camera, we had state of emergency, and I said that crime, but heavy gone dead now, boy.
Yeah, what you say now?
Camera and them went in court for murder. I said, get bail, so where figure go on? Not killing must be going on right through. If people getting bail for killing people, where figure go on?
Yeah, he not.
Heavy, you're total chance now, boy. You're too freaking stupid.
You see?
I don't know why you don't crash and dead someone on these days.
When they dig hole for people, dig one for yourself, eh? You hear what I say, partner? 463. When they get hole for people, dig for yourself too. You understand? I just asking a question. Why it is the statistics all lie? I bring facts, I bring statistics. But you're cussing me for the statistics. Me make up that? I just asking why it is when you pay them in power, the crime, the murder will go up. Look who you gone. I should crash and dead. Yeah. When you dig hole for people, dig one for yourself, eh? I just let you know. I just let you know, partner.
Good afternoon, Heavy and TC, and to everybody out there. Heavy, do you remember Keith Rowley saying that when you have criminals in high office, you will find criminals on the ground? Well, that applies to the PNM. That applies to the PNM because they are the biggest bunch of criminals we ever come across. And we saw it from Email Gate come right down. And he knew all who were criminals in the UNC partnership government. I wonder what we have now. Someone quoting his words. When you have criminals in high office, you'll find criminals on the ground.
Good afternoon, caller.
Yeah, Heavy. Thanks for taking my call again. To the caller that call and
that's a voice note. That's a voice note.
Well, brother, let me tell you something. It's not, according to somebody, it's not we fault. Your father push it in the wrong hole. So if you come out and mix with doo-doo, you can't blame we for that. Heavy, Google, there was a state in the US where home invasion was becoming too common. Mm-hmm. And what the governor did, the government passed a law that every household should have a shotgun.
Right.
And crime, that home invasion went almost right down close to zero. You can Google it for yourself, right? When you get time.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah.
I don't take them on, you know. I know when they wish bad on me, they go turn right or wrong. Them they know who they're dealing with.
Good afternoon, Heavy. You're so ignorant and dotish and evil and planamis. He wishing for you to crash and dead. Man in there before you know. By fire burn you by. So every can talk and be what's going on in this country, man.
I want to know.
You're that evil man, boy. Good afternoon, Heavy. You're so evil and wicked and himself. He pray for you to crash and dead. What blood show gas on all that light, all that fireman in there before every Lutino. You're evil, wicked, heartless human being. So every Lutin can't talk about the facts. Now it's going to some of the PNM people, all the too evil and wicked that lecture and listen to the radio station. That will you come in and preaching about it? What Heavy? By all, you're evil, wicked human being.
Alright, KFC. Caller.
Blessed evening, Heavy.
Yes, brother.
Heavy,
yeah.
Before I make my contribution, it's easier to continue fooling them than to make them know they're fool.
Yeah, to convince them that they're being fooled.
Yeah, it's easier to lead them, it's easier to fool them.
Yeah.
Heavy, you know this scariest part about that statistic you posted today? What about the missing people informed?
You missing people, then?
The over 200 and something people
missing
in China today for this year alone.
Yeah. I never found them.
They're not really taking. But it's sad how when you bring facts and truth, how angry is get parents people going.
Yeah, boy. They just get angry, eh?
They get upset, they get hurt, they forget the station enough. When he cuss you and call you out and take back the radio station license. They can't call the programs when you want to know. They say realize nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
But they get so angry at the truth. If you show the video where they shoot them behind Besson Street police station and they get away.
Yeah, I had that video to play. I had that video to play.
Enjoy your day.
Yeah, brother, thanks. I had that video to play, man. The number to call 342-008-146-6539 we taking a calls. Caller.
Yes, my brother. Good afternoon. It's been a while. I'm trying to get on to you.
Yes, where you on now?
Yeah, well, I want to say a couple of things before I get into the topic because I don't want to go off topic.
Right.
This is the guy from TikTok. I want to understand something first with me, brother. I am totally against the PNM. I was never in support of the PNM, and those who know me know I've been fighting tooth and nail for the UNC for years, right? But let me get to your point because I want you to understand it's not that I am off the road, right? I guide in certain ship because I do specific things, but I am here and I am not doubting any of the facts or disputing anything that they bring into the forefront. As I have said many times, they're doing good work.
Thank you,
so,
brother.
I hope at the time, I will feel to come back on the train. I just take a rest for a while because of integrity, but I will leave that day because it's not about exposing them right now. But under the PNM, we all know the control of the 1% on the PNM is greater than the UNC when they are in power.
Correct.
And it is a requirement of these individuals to have specific communities, basically, who, especially those living under the breadline, dependent on the government.
Yep.
They create this form of dependency, and also there are stipulations that the government must push racism. We're talking facts here. No?
Yeah, you're on point so far. Go ahead.
Push racism to ensure that we distracted while nonsense is taking place. Right? So the crime rate now will always go up under the PNM because of the control the 1% has on them. I have no problem agreeing. They have a much tighter grip on the PNM than the UNC. Right? That's the first thing I wanted to mention in terms of why that's the question you're asking, why the crime rate is always go up
under the PNM.
Under the PNM more than the UNC, more so. And if you look at it as well, most times, so you can see they have things in place where they can get control because of the statistics they just show. Most time in an election year, we see the crime rate is at least go down a bit.
Yeah.
So it is not because some people pretending like the PNM don't know and they don't know how to get rid of the crime.
In an election year, they feed in the ground. They sending out crumbs. They give him more ghost gang. They give him more this. They give him more CPF gang. They wanted to vote for them. So the crime rate goes start to go down. You understand?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. The crime rate start to go down in an election year. But it also shows us they have the ability and they know what it takes.
Yep.
Because people, I was telling some people, do not play with these fellas' ability to engineer poverty and engineer debt. And one of the points I want to make before I go, so I want you to know before I go, love in the house, my brother, is nothing but love.
Yeah,
and I support you what you're doing still.
I'm glad they contact me. I'm glad they contact me. Right?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So, in leaving, I wanted to say, right, so we talk about this 1% and whatever, but there are people that doubt the ability of these people to engineer crime and engineer debt. Because I sit down right here and watch these fellas free almost 1,200 people who was on murder charge. They got bail. And since they out, the crime rate, I ain't hear nobody blaming for them for that. Even that they lost a big, we're seeing that somehow I believe the engineer are raising the crime rate over there. Because them quiet on the crime over there. Them happy is raising over there. Right? These 1,200 people, of some of them, people would have committed heinous domestic violence crimes. I know one of the guys personally. This fella killed a girl gruesomely in the field road and get bail, walking this Trinidad road free. So I want the population to always have that in mind, that these fellas know exactly how to engineer these things. It is not a fallacy. It is not a joke.
All right, brother. Well, I can't keep you on no longer. Thank you very much for your contribution, my brother.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, right. no problem.
Call back anytime. Call back anytime.
All right, yeah, thanks, sir.
Yeah, man. Blessed love. Right. I'm going to play this voice note.
Good afternoon, every. All the best of the weekend. Stay safe. Watch, it's because you see when you like to horn, you're killing them fellas and them woman and them in horn down there. So going on with you. You understand? Like you be feeling when you delivering to your woman. You understand? You see, you calling on because that can't be the truth, but I need so. You understand? Like when you delivering to your woman, he be feeling up on in the belly heavy. You understand? Hey, you can say you calling on him, you don't get on like a woman. You understand? Wishing bad on you. You understand? Die horn, the horn is killing the man with the heavy. You understand? It's the man who getting horn that's getting so things so. You understand? Because you talking the truth, you know. You understand? You don't make up them figures, you know. You understand? It's the truth what you bring there, you know. And watch the man who killing with horn going on. Yeah, boy, take horn, boy, you understand? Heavy. Give she up in she belly hard.
All right, PDP. All right, PDP. I want to thank you. I want to thank all the people message from my personal phone and tell them I don't take on him. People I wouldn't take him on. I know all this come with the territory. I know all this come with what I'm doing here. It takes a lot of strength, guts, prayers, and all kind of thing when you have to come here to do what I'm doing here. People doesn't know, you know. People doesn't know how dangerous what I'm doing here because as my good friend, my body friend, says it's easier to fool these people than to convince them that they are being fooled. It is easier to come here and regurgitate the nonsense that they're hearing and let them say, yeah, you're right. Regurgitated that to try to convince them that all that they were hearing is wrong. So I know this comes with the territory. If I didn't know that, I would have keep my big mouth shut and stay in my 5 government walk where I was working with a fireman from because I couldn't keep my big mouth shut. All also I'm Ministry of National Security with my easy money when the money come. I would even hear on radio if I keep my big mouth shut. But because I'm standing up for truth and rights and justice, I had to drive my car taxi till the wheels fall off. You understand? They wouldn't hire me. It doesn't matter how much qualifications I have. It doesn't matter how bright I is. And it's so bad that even my children, I had to let them know, don't tell nobody eyes on their father because they wouldn't get no work because of victimization. I had to safeguard them because of what I do here on radio. Because I understand this is people kneeling down and praying and lighting black candle over here. Going to work necromancy. Going over between the river and the sea and do all kind of thing in the night. To make sure you don't come here and talk these things where they don't want to hear. It's how people reach so far that they will pay people to do your thing because you're hurting them when you bring the truth. I am just the messenger bringing forth the truth over the microphone to the airwaves to the people to hear in my own way. And TC when he come here, because in the beginning TC wasn't convinced about what I was saying because he had believed in the lies too. But after showing them facts and showing them, hey, this is what and this is what he said, yeah, boy, I can't deny it. He couldn't deny it. So don't feel when I come here, it doesn't be frightened. But as a praying soul, and I walk in with God and I say, boy, if God bring me here on this radio station to preach and talk and bring the message to the people, then who could be against me, boy? So all wishing bad and wishing I crash and dead and all kind of thing, well, go ahead. You ever hear the saying, touch not God's anointed? If all they feel I come in here just so. You understand? The amount of people offer meeting to hush my mouth. Just hush them out if you don't say nothing or to talk for them. Or not said I be living nice. Or I be in an HGC house somewhere. Good government work, driving nice car, money in my pocket when the month come. But I choose to talk the right thing, but I can't, in my heart, I can't see my country going down. I can't see my people suffering. I can't see that and say, boy, to hell with them. At the end of the day, I always say one thing, you know. After I go and my children had to live here, what I gonna leave for them? I'm gonna take this call quick and then I'm going for a break. Caller, I say calling.
Good afternoon, my brother.
Good afternoon.
First time caller, but I've been listening you all the time. May God bless you.
Welcome. Thank you, brother.
I am a spiritual man just like anybody else. You see what that man said there?
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you something this evening, but I'm glad I get through with you. You can't touch you with a Jandy Road, neither with no sea water. I behind your back. I just be with the ground report and all them boys and them. And brother man, I love your program from since I listen.
Yes, man. God
blessings and thank you very much that I get to. I won't tell you who I am.
Right.
Or I won't give. If you see my number on you, you can afford to call me privately if you want.
All right.
And I will talk to you, brother. Blessings to you, to the Almighty Father.
Yeah,
I hope you root for you and your family.
Yes, man. Blessings.
Blessings.
Yeah, man. Right, so we're going for a break. And just how it have people praying for me to get rid of me, it have people praying for me to stay here. Just how all the little long I'm praying for me to get rid of me, and wishing all the bad things about me, it have people praying for me to make it here in the evening time come. Lord God, let heavy come on that radio station this evening. They're praying. Guide and protect him. And they're praying when I better leave and reach home safe to come back here. You feel people are praying too because they understand when I come here, I the only one people that be meeting me in the streets. Heavy. You see what you talking on radio there? But I'm glad for you. I thank God. When the time somebody say thank God you talking, so thy blessings. So I know wherever I have to get, I go get it. Don't worry. Me afraid at all. Anyway, we're going for a break and we'll be right back after these messages. More calls, more voice notes. Okay? Keep it locked.
You've got bills to pay. And so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the street 919 FM.
Under the auspices of the Mayor of Port of Spain, His Worship Chinua Ali, we present Baron's Infinity Concert, Sunday, November 3rd at the Winifred Atwell Auditorium, Queen's Hall. This show features Sugar Aloes, Gypsy, Tigress, Sherwayne Winchester, Calypso Princess, Dwayne O'Connor, Tizaya O'Connor, Chuck Gordon, Elon Francis, Sheldon Reed, Rome, Zachary Ransom, Aaron Duncan, Ainsley King, Rondell Donowa, Lady Adana, The All-Stars Band, Los Alumnos de San Juan, Massey Trinidad All-Stars, and of course, the Baron.
I want that Spanish woman to marry me.
Baron.
Call me this sweet soul. I want somebody to hover.
And also Calypso legend King Shortshirt from Antigua. All singers on the night will each perform a selection from the Baron. Your MCs Damian Melville and Sonny Bling. Limited advance tickets only $300. Tickets available at the Queen's Hall box office, the Trinity Shop, Trin City Mall, Excellent City Center, QueensHallTT.com, and C3 Center in San Fernando. Also, you can get your tickets from Sherma at 755-2915, Delinda 723-4011. Infinity, the concert.
Straight from Promotion presents The Spite Reborn. Old school meets new school. Cooler edition. Night before the holiday. On board the Harbor Master. Wednesday, October 30th. Boarding 7 p.m. Sailing promptly at 8. Free jello shots on entry. And prizes for the biggest crew. Look out for Lady Lava. Lady Lava. For tickets, call Ashton 328-3570. Kita 377-2469. Ruben 380-3237. Or Roxanne at 370-8638. Tickets sold at Korea Salon, downstairs Express House, Independence Square, Port of Spain. Tickets are $300 or on the day you will pay more. DJs Heavy Duty and TC and the massive Dr. High. For Spite Reborn. Old school meets new school. Cooler edition. Wednesday, October 30th on board the Harbor Master. Lady Lava live.
Make home yours every day with Courts. Oh yeah. Get value for your money. Courts have the best quality. Home is what you make it. Best prices and good credit. Courts have it all.
Courts, make home yours.
Anybody ever jam to steam all night? Well, Vibes Event Space presents Straight Steam. What are you doing? On Tobago's Carnival Friday, the 25th of October, featuring the royalties of Zest, Queen of Zest, Nelly Katoy.
Me man give me back so I can give me the face like
Queen of Steam, Lady Lava.
My man, you stop the shot.
King of Steam, Young
Cause I wanna do what you wanna do, and you wanna do what I wanna do.
Music by an all-star DJ cast. General admission tickets are $100, VIP $150, and your Stevie Cabanas are $1,500 for 10 persons. Tickets available at Cash's Tobago and Island E-Tickets. Doors open at 11 p.m. and we party till Juve. For further information, contact 394-3612. Straight Steam on Tobago's Carnival Friday, the 25th of October.
These girls tell me she's feeling it.
Tobago. It's the Carnival Gear Up. Shots International present Shot 6. The brunch and after party on Saturday, the 26th of October. From 6 a.m. till all goes down at Vibes Event Space, formerly Shade Nightclub. Early bird tickets are $150, VIP $250. Includes vodka, White-O, Punch-In, and All Chasers Limited. Music by John Boy and Ken Simmons, Kebonex and Smokey, Fire Travis, and Mixmaster Mark, Mighty Crush, DJ Kiki, and DJ Spree and Selector Camel. Look out for top soca artists. Tickets available at Jade Monkey, Bayside Bar, Well Seasoned Kitchen, God's Car Wash Point Forte, and online at Island E-Ticket. It's brunch, it's Juve, it's good vibe, it's sunrise, it's Shot 6. Saturday, the 26th of October.
Trap Empire Limited, in collaboration with Vibes Event Space, formerly known as The Shade, presents the launch of Hip and Hoppin' R&B Sundays on Carnival Weekend, Sunday 27 October, 6 p.m. to 1 a.m. Come out and enjoy performances from premier Tobago R&B and hip-hop artists, also featuring a freestyle battle competition, spoken word, and magic and mentalism performances. Get your tickets online on Island E-Tickets or pay $80 at the door. Hippity hop on down to Hip and Hoppin' R&B Sundays, 27 October at formerly known as The Shade. See you there. See you there.
Young people of our nation, ignite your wellness journey with Nature's Touch Youth Health Caravan with Princess Omega and Associates. Prevent ill health today and reap the benefit of good health tomorrow. Join us every second and fourth Saturday of each month at 9:25 a.m. to 9:55 a.m. where we bring to you innovative health solutions. Invest in yourself today by ensuring that you're enjoying optimum health. We are located at number 3, 7th Avenue North via the Eastern Main Road, Barataria. For further information, please call or WhatsApp us at 868-310-8255 8671 or 364-4464. Remember, at Nature's Touch, your health is our priority.
Invited to join Pastor Morris Johnson of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly Miracle Center, located at 399 Eastern Main Road, Guayco in San Grande, for the Old Time Gospel Hour all-night prayer every Friday evening, 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. Designed with you in mind, this ministry deals with today's issues from a biblical perspective. You will be given the opportunity to call in and interact with us. Micah 6:8 says, He hath showed thee, O man, what is good and what doth the Lord require of thee, but to do justly, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with thy God. Your free will gifts and offerings will be greatly appreciated and can be sent through the First Citizens Bank, account 795-222, in the name of the Church of the Firstborn Assembly. For more information, please call 753-1113. May God richly bless you.
The Street 919 FM mobile app is now live. Keep in the loop with all your favorite programs. Be in the know first and carry us wherever you go. Listen and watch us live at the click of your fingertips. Download our mobile app now. Go in your favorite app store, whether it be Android or Apple, and type in The Street 919 FM.
IWER and Oscar B presents Breakfast Jam at Vibes Event Space, formerly Shade Nightclub, Sunday 27th October, 3 a.m. to 9 a.m. Featuring popular artiste and an all-star DJ cast. Early bird tickets $300. Breakfast inclusive. Tickets available on TicketFederation.com and Cache stores nationwide, or call 620-3057 or 684-4528. Breakfast Jam at Vibes Event Space.
We don't beat girl, but we beat from bad. We beat from bad.
The steam is coming. Friday night is heating up and the steam is rising. Get ready. Steamy Friday every Friday at Vibes, the event space, formerly known as Shade, 15 Mount Pleasant Boulevard, Port Accord.
Tell me what you really want to do.
With an all-star steamy DJ cast.
Y'all ready?
And unbeatable drink special. Want to level up? Grab one of our exclusive Cabana specials and take the vibes to another level. It all happens Steamy Friday every Friday, where the party never cools down. Big Steam on a Friday, only at Vibes, the event space.
The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
You see what's going on with crime. Crime will never stop in this country. Because all the big boys involved who bring in the guns and the drugs, they will have crime. So, and all the lawyers who let out the criminals every time when they commit crime, the lawyers and judge, it's them where the crime so in the country.
Heavy, good evening. TC, good evening, wherever you are. Chilla, good evening. Heavy, like you bring out that psycho behavior out of them sicko fans, boy. It coming to crunch time. They have no way to run, no way to hide. They can't think for themselves. They're being mind manipulated. And they're just going psycho. Getting on psycho. That is psycho behavior. You see, and that is it. When you believe a lie for all these years, and you only believe in lies, what do you think will happen to all your sicko fans? Or they will get brain damage? Or they go turn psychos? For listening, you understand when you tell a lie, you don't cover that lie with the next lie, cover that lie. So you living all your life, well, with a set of lies. I'm sorry for all you know. I'm real sorry for all you. All you can't come back.
Yes, Abby, you're right. If you're singing for your supper, oh no, so you like your partner Paul. Because he's singing for his supper now. He's a big crime expert, you know. He was talking crime today about the murder figures, so he know all about that. And Paul, you all know about the murder figures in this country. But it's only under the PNM it is run up, right? Because it's free for all under them. Well, you can tell me where the man who they kidnapped, where he is right now, Paul? Because nobody knows where he whereabouts, it's not even family. And all the police doing is changing uniform. Right? Have a good day, Heavy.
Good afternoon, Heavy. Ravi Ramdin here, right? I remember some time ago, you were talking publicly and you spoke about a standpipe, and there was a girl that didn't have to tote water and you had to tote water and you didn't know what that was like. Please tell that story again so the public will understand why we are where we are and we could understand crime, therefore, a little better. I will give a contribution. But I want to hear that story if you can do that.
All right. I will get that story in after the voice notes. I play now some voice notes first, and then I will give that story, right? And I have some videos to play too.
Good afternoon, TC. Good afternoon, Heavy. Well, I know TC not there this afternoon. Heavy, I want to give you some information this afternoon. I was witness in court a couple years back. I was sitting there, and there were 3 bandits that stole a vehicle from someone, and they had a roadblock. And in the roadblock, they held the 3 guys was youths. They probably around 20, so it could be under or just over. Young guys. 3 of them they hold with a stolen vehicle. When they held them, they had guns. They had a gun. On that court day that they had to appear, I was there in that court that day sitting. Do you know that well, you would not know. But the 3 persons who was representing those 3 bandits, one was Dudnatin Arima, a prominent lawyer. The other one was Fitzgerald Hines and Penelope Beckles. Those were the 3 persons represented the 3 persons that was held with a stolen vehicle and gun. TC, they were representing the 3 bandits, Mrs. Beckles, Fitzgerald Hines, and Dudnatin Arima. Would you believe the 3 of them got off on that matter, scot-free? I just wanted to voice my, give you a little that information. I was just sitting in that court for another matter, and I witnessed that.
Boy, everybody, if I did thinking to vote PNM, and that man talk and firstly and song so dance, but I change my mind clean, boy. That is PNM is really dance, boy. Boy, everybody, if I did thinking to vote PNM, and that man talk and firstly and song so dance, but I change my mind clean, boy. That is PNM is really dance, boy.
Right, well, that's it for voices right now, right? I'm gonna play my videos now, and then I'm gonna do my short editorial. So let me play this video. I need you guys to go up on the Facebook or on the YouTube, and this is the live footage of the shooting that happened in Port of Spain, right? Live footage of the shooting that happened in Port of Spain, right in the vicinity of Piccadilly Street, St. Paul Street, and Besson Street. Matter of fact, Besson Street Police Station is right about the very next building away from this corner right here, right now. This is the corner coming along the bridge that the cars just turn off to go onto the old St. Joseph Road to head up to the highway, to go up the highway, right, to go over the flyover. Watch this footage of the shooting that took place with the guys who selling the water and they sell all kind of things. The water, they're selling products for vehicles, they're selling steering wheel covers, they're selling everything. They right by that corner there. They stop and sell everything right there, juice, water, for cars that swing down there to swing the corner. So people, take a look at this footage right now. This is circulating on social media. Watch this. For those in Radio Land, a white vehicle, wagon, the shooter came out and shoot behind the men and them. Keep shooting, he's now jumping back in the white wagon, and they drive off. Right? And that vehicle have to pass right in front of the police station to get away. Right in front of the police station. I'm going to play it again. Watch it again. The white vehicle pull up, he stop, he block the traffic. The gunman come out on the passenger side and start to shoot behind the men and them who selling. You know what kind of gun is that, but it's a machine. Jump back in the vehicle and sped off. This is what taking place in our country. This is what has been taking place in our country. I have a next video to play. I'm going to play it one
Minister
time.
Prism tells citizens, travel abroad and you'll appreciate how sweet life is in Trinidad and Tobago. The Minister of
Hold on, before I play this video, I think you guys should know. The Minister of Tourism went in Parliament and said something. Right? Anyway, take a listen to the video. Take a listen to the video. The man will explain it all.
The Minister of Tourism tells citizens, travel abroad and you'll appreciate how sweet life is in Trinidad and Tobago. I kid you not. We are so far back in Trinidad and Tobago, we are living as though we're in the 1900s. Now let's give an example as it pertains to tourism, since he's the Minister of Tourism. Take a look at the Caribbean Airlines website and you'll realize we are the only country in the entire Caribbean that still uses paper immigration forms. Every other country has gone completely paperless. And even if we were to go paperless tomorrow, we will still be far behind, as every other country is using digital scanning systems for their passports. We have a situation where citizens face hours of traffic on a daily basis, and we have ministers who just go jetting down the highway with police escorts. Places like Denmark, Sweden, Germany, the politicians all use their public transport system. You still want to compare us to the rest of the world? And we don't even have to go that far. Look at Guyana. Starting the 1st of January 2025, each citizen is going to be getting 100,000 Guyanese dollars. In addition to that, their literacy rates are going to be cut by 50%. Tertiary education is going to be completely free soon in Guyana. So when you tell people travel all over the world that they realize how sweet life is in Trinidad and Tobago, I could sense your sarcasm. Let me know you guys in the comments down below.
Right. So, I had those videos to play, right? So before I go back to the phone lines, a voice note, a good friend of mine, Ravi Ramdin, asked me to say over the story about the water situation when I was younger. So, as promised, I'm going to start my editorial with that. So, for people who didn't know, I grew up born and bred in Mova. For protection purposes, I wouldn't say the exact area in Mova. You understand? Because, you know, some of them out there, they even are. But for those who don't know, right? And in my village, it had one standpipe that servicing the whole village. Right? Which means probably 90% of the village had also go to that sandpipe to get water. That sandpipe used to come on sometime 2, 3 o'clock in the morning and never turn off until about 12 o'clock midnight in the night. Because everybody's going to use that sandpipe to bathe, wash, everything, and non-stop toting water. So every day from as a child, I used to have to get up and tote water to full barrel for cooking, washing, everything. You had to be toting water right through. I started toting water in 2-liter bottle at the tender age of 5 years old. And graduate as I get older to buckets, then pigtail buckets, then kegs, then big kegs. And in my primary school years, we used to have to get up 3, 4 o'clock in the morning to tote water, full of barrel before you go to school, me and my brothers. Right? And all that led up to when I reached secondary school. Toting water was come like normal for us because we grew up toting water. It's like everybody in the village toting water, so it was like the norm. I went to secondary school. I wouldn't say the secondary school I went to before, just to protect. So in Form 1 in secondary school, I think the morning I get up early, about 3, 4 o'clock, and fill my barrel, and I went back and lie down and drop asleep. Get up late. I think my mother had already gone to work, so I woke up late. So when I get up and get ready to reach school, when I reach in school, I probably reach in school about minutes to 9. And when I went to the classroom, the teacher scolded me, told me why I come to school so late. And they wanted to send me back home, and I explained to the teacher, well, I said get up this morning about 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock to fill my barrel, to fill a barrel of water, and I drop back. I went back and sleep and get up late. She told me to sit down. And when I sat, the young lady behind me, I'll never forget her name, I wouldn't call her name, right? But she sat behind me. She asked me, when you say tote water, what do you mean? And I was like, what do you mean tote water, you know, tote water? Yeah, she know, I don't know what you mean. What do you mean by tote water? I said tote water in a bucket or in a barrel, to fill a barrel. Yeah, you fill in a barrel, and she was like, I could see the confused look on her face. And I was even more confused because I was like, what do you mean, like you don't know what's toting water? I mean, you know? So then I asked her, where you live? And she told me she live Woodbrook. I said, you don't tote water? Yeah, she would mean like tote water from a pipe and full a barrel and full. You fill in a barrel with the bucket. You keep going back and filling the barrel, fetching water from the sandpipe and filling it back and filling up a barrel. And she said, people just do that? And I was like, you don't do that? Yeah, she know. And it's only until then I realized that it had people in Trinidad and Tobago didn't tote water. Because all my life from then, I thought the whole of Trinidad used to tote water. Because everybody I knew was toting water. So she opened up a Pandora's box to me that day. And I had also have a conversation with her during break time and ask her, so wait now, where you living? You just open your pipe and just get water? And she said, yeah, pipe in my house. We put on the shower, we bathe, we had to wash, we put on the pipe, a fully washing machine. And I was in awe. It's like I went from Flintstones to George Jetson in one day. Because I thought the whole of Trinidad and Tobago used to tote water. Because where I live in Mobile, so close to Port of Spain, I didn't even know that it had people had running water. Then again, I never used to really go nowhere too, because you remember you're poor. You understand? I come from humble beginnings. And then I'm like, I used to go looking to see how people live in other places and things in the community, and then I wrong over. And to me, everybody else was toting water in and I wrong over. You understand? Because I had friends who used to go to school with me, live in Chinapu, them was toting water. People was living all in Monripo and Nevadility, they was toting water. Everybody had sandpipe in the area and toting water. So I thought everybody in Trinidad and Tobago used to tote water. Right? And I gave that story to say this. After that, that hurt me and made me angry at the same time and had me questioning a lot of things. So I went to my and asked my mother, I said, Moms, you know, at other places in Trinidad and Tobago, the people don't tote water. Yes, she yeah. So I said, why we toting water? Why they have no water running up to we house and turn on we shower and pipe and thing? Why we had to tote water? I started became rebellious. I got some tongue lashing and some tap in my head, but that was the beginning of my rebellious against the system and sort of understand why things are the way they are in certain communities and why they are not in other communities, and why are we saying great is the PNM, we love the PNM, but we had to tote water, we had to suffer. Why? And nobody could have answered that question for me. And I went searching for the whys. I'm going to talk to my brother here. He called him my phone. I'm going to talk to my brother here. My brother. Yes, brother.
Good evening again.
Yep.
Everybody you talk about total water. Everybody used to go Monripo Spring.
Yeah.
When we get water in sandpipe.
When I get water in sandpipe, I go Monripo Spring to bathe and get water.
You go Monripo Spring to bathe and get water.
Correct.
When I water in the sandpipe, that's how dread it was.
Yep.
But if you, I wanna comment on one of your videos with the minister say they go to the country.
Yeah.
To see how Trinidad nice.
Yeah.
The policewoman from the police band who leave the country and come back and from the airport and get shot.
Yeah.
He wasn't talking to she. He wasn't talking to she.
No, he wasn't talking about her.
Because she left the country. She left the country and come back, you know.
Correct. And they show videos
of her
from the airport. They show videos of her out of the country and how she was smiling and happy and thing. When she reached back to that, she get shoot.
When she reached back home, it's bullets. Yep. I don't feel you're talking to she. You're talking to everybody else.
Correct.
Enjoy it, every.
Yep. Thank you. Oh, they never heard that story. Okay. So, the lines are open. I just wanted to share that story. I know it's Friday. We only have 2 hours, so they're not watching the time already. So, the lines are open. I see I have some voices to play here. Right? And to be honest with you, based on what the Minister of Tourism said, I want to ask the question. If next week, the United States and Canadian embassies say no more visa restriction to fly, will you take your money, buy a ticket, and fly out of this country? I want to find out that. Right? The number is to call 342-008-14665-391. Let's go to the phone lines. Caller.
Yeah, heavy.
Yes, brother.
So that story, I mean, I heard you tell it before. What that basically said is that was your way of life. That all you knew.
Yeah, that's all I knew.
You thought that was the norm.
I thought that was the norm. I thought everybody was doing that in the country.
Yeah, and I convinced it half people. Well, I mean, those things that are convincing that it half people believe that going through hardship is a part of life. So that's why they would tell you, well, no, just trust in the PNM and he's a good man. And when you say 2027, so you say, yeah, and then they go tell you something about the Bible, say, they go bring in the Bible, The Bible say things how to get worse, and all kind of nonsense.
But Kuala, right? I left out a key essential part of that story, right? Here the key essential part of that story. When the UNC came to the power, remember I living in a PNM stronghold, we didn't never vote for UNC. But when the UNC came into power under Bazio Pandey, Sadiq Bash was, I think, was the Minister of Public Utilities, came to our community and lay down pipe on that program called Water for All. They remove the old Wassa main and lay down a brand new main and run pipe in our community. We did a self-help program to get water to everybody's house, run all the pipe, run everything, run all the connection to people. All it had was to do was run connection to we houses. Right. You know what happened after that? Yeah. We went back and voted for PNM. PNM come in and never give me that connection.
You understand? Yeah, so I don't know if it's a program, you know, that kind of stuff, syndrome kind of thing. But yeah, so they believe in, a lot of them believe in, well, hardship is part of the cost. But no, life is not just to be struggling. And no. Because these men, these politicians, they live in like kings on earth, right? So
yeah.
when this minister could come and tell about travel around the rest of the world and what kind of nonsense and how nice it is here.
Oh, yeah. He
don't travel around the world because he's experiencing the very best and come back and bring some of the things he see out there and apply to his country. So you don't hear them saying, well, you know, I went to Germany and I realized that this thing working good over here and I really would like to try it here. You don't hear that, you know. But they have the audacity to come and tell you, you and I, struggling out there with crime, high prices, but travel the world and see how nice out there is, and then all you go see how nice all you have it. And then people go jump up and say, yeah, he's right. That's the kind of madness we live in with.
You telling me?
And so emboldened to keep doing this to the population.
But you know what's sad? If them get sick, them jumping on a plane and go out there to get medical care.
They're gone.
When they were to shop for things in the house and furniture and apply, them jumping on a plane and go out there to get cheap and ship it down.
Very best to have.
They're looking for the... Why do those stay here? Why do those stay here?
Yeah, just like the audacity for the... I want to tell you about the current minister in the Ministry of National Security, but ban your belly and go back to coal pot. But he's driving in a big stick SUV Benz.
Yeah.
But I must ban my belly. But you didn't ban yours.
You didn't ban yours at all. All right, brother. Thanks, man. Thank you. Good afternoon, caller.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yes, brother.
I heard you apply just now, boy. And I was shaking, man. But I don't know what year you went to school, you know? But I went secondary school in the 70s. And I live in Aruka. No, we all had, everybody used to have pipe. Well, the area I live, everybody had pipe in the house and batch. Everybody never used to have water. We still have to go by the standpipe and they don't go in the river. You know, Aruka plenty river.
Yeah.
I used to go junior sex, so I used to go evening shift. So me and my boys and them used to go by a river. I used to call it pool. And they call it Pine Ridge now.
Right.
In Aruka. And we used to go up there and bathe before we go to school. But we had the pipe.
Oh, they had the pipe, but never had no water in it.
Once a month or once every 2 months, we used to get water in the pipe.
Wow.
So you know water coming in the pipe. We hosing down one another and we having a boat. But the thing is, I don't know if you all are aware, still have areas. I just came from an area called Upper Komoto, Korea.
Right.
Right? I was going there about twice every in the week there. Because a little thing up there, right?
Right.
These people haven't had water for over 2 years.
You serious?
You know how they get water? How? A man with a truck. A private thing, and he fill a pump and thing, and everybody make the pump, the tank near to the road, and he just pass and connect, and they pay him for water. I'm talking about up to today, I see that. So I just asked them, and everybody okay with that. I said, well, I up here now, man. Well, we're not okay with that.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I hear now, because I apply for a connection, was I come and make the connection, I get the third bill I get already, and I never get a drop of water in the pipe.
Wow.
I try with the area manager, contacted the thing, put on to the area manager, and he says a tank somewhere in Oropuch, and procuring the tank. And that going on, these people saying over 2 years, they haven't had a drop of water in the pipe. I'm talking about today. This is, I'm not talking about in the 70s and the 80s, I'm talking about 2024.
Yeah.
People still not getting water. And the thing is about it, the arena dam is walking distance. It's better to go and tote water from the arena dam, pull 2 buckets, and come home.
Don't wait for Wassa to bring sun water for you.
It's about a 20-25 minutes walk from that little area where we are there. It's about a 20-25 minutes. Watch it on the Google map.
Right.
The dam right there, all the water coming off from it is in the dam, it's going.
But they ain't get no water.
you know. But I try, né? I try.
Understand, brother.
I try with Wassa. They say, well, Wassa, get in contact with Wassa, and they really did call me back, and they say, well, is a tank in North Overpoot, somewhere North Overpoot, so I don't even know where that is.
All right, brother, thank you very much. Right?
And so I understand your plight.
All right, brother, blessed love. Thank you very much. I know of a place right now in Mova that don't get water, so. It's so bad that the man is called the same radio station and say he don't get no water. But here's the problem. He called it only PNM show. Rabbit extension, no water. Angelina Terrace, no water. I've been honest with you, right in Mova, right off the Lady Young, Live until extension and Angelina Terrace. People have problem for water for years. Yes, the man is calling radio station still and ask for water. Caller.
Everywhere you and Solar would just have, they always still had pipes. Oh, we didn't even have the pipes.
Nah.
Because it didn't make sense having the pipes. That is real talk I talk about it.
We didn't have no pipe in I didn't have no pipe in my house. We had barrels.
Exactly, because it's bucket, barrel, bowl, cup, this, toting water. I had to tote water before. Just like you, when you get big and you put in the pigtail bucket on your head, you make a whatever you could call it long time. So the bucket not to hurt your head.
Yeah,
and go, and I living up a hill, I'll be going up a hill.
There's a hill I living on too?
Exactly, and it's when the water for all that is Panday head.
Yes, Panday.
They came in the community, they run wherever part, they had big tent and thing when it was thing, and guys went to get water heavy.
Yeah.
That is when I could have opened, but I didn't move out from home too. I mean, I still was back and forth. But that is how I saw water coming in a pipe in the hub. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you talking there, boy, it's sad.
Yeah. All right. Thank you very much. Caller.
Good afternoon, Mr. Evie.
Yes, good afternoon, my brother.
Petit Boog here.
Petit Boog, what's up?
How you doing, boy? I remember when Basil Pandey was Prime Minister.
Yes.
Okay. And Dolce get hang on the whole squad. That was a gang up. That was a gang before it had gang registration, right? That was a gang.
Right.
Correct?
Yeah.
And then Basil Pandey was voted out. Patrick Manning became Prime Minister. What happened after that? The same, I think I see you pull up some statistics there. You went back as far as there?
Yeah, I saw it, yeah.
Right.
You would have it went up.
Basil Pandey. Right, but now Basil Pandey and Ramesh they do the job.
Yes, my people get hung.
People get hung.
Right.
People, justice occurred. And now before it had a million new laws on the law books that come in the last 10 years. Right?
Yeah.
A million and one law come. Explain your wealth, anti-gang legislation, you can name it come.
Right.
And we hang nobody yet. You try to improve the judicial system. I think they remove preliminary inquiry, faster trial, all kind of thing. And what happened? Better put in a time machine then. Me and you are going in a time machine. And go back to Basil Pandey time.
Exactly, boy. That's what I do.
You gotta go back there. So much laws on the law books. Since that time to now. And gang warfare
is the norm.
And murders, yes, the norm and murders escalating every day. 10 years ago, 9 years ago, this administration was in opposition and I had all the answers. Now they have excuses.
Exactly.
If they get them 2 years again, they'll get some money.
Huh? I'm willing to take that chance. I'm willing to take that chance.
Let me hope the dictator don't next door to we and change his mind when gas started come out the hole.
All right.
And send him, and you understand?
Yeah.
But the person who call and chastise you just now and tell you all kind of thing, it's have a code for them fellas and them. Do not open your mouth and remove all doubt. Have a good afternoon.
All right. Thank you, brother. Caller.
Heavy.
Hey, what's up?
Good afternoon to you again, Heavy. Heavy, you know, after the UNC with that water for all, when Basdale Pandey leave over there, 70% of the population had water, you know. Right now they're putting up standpipe all over, like all along Rancho side, Palaseco side down there, they're putting standpipe. But they're putting standpipe every 2 miles apart. So the child that living in between, they have to walk a mile with bucket of water before they go to school. That's the 21st century PNM. But all the east-west corridor that get all those water, they get representation from the United National Congress. And yet still they went and vote them out and keep voting them out and accepting nothing. Today the youths of those communities speaking out how dilapidated the communities is. That is why these youths are them brutalizing all it today. Mothers and fathers and grandmothers and fathers. And all you fed up at them. Because all you mislead them. You betray the future of your own tribe. And today they're brutalizing you and making your government feel shame. Take that blame on all yourself. Because all you don't want anything. All you want is the PNM. Take the PNM, but take the brutalization from your community too. Take care. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Kunji. Caller.
Hi, Heavy Duty.
Hey, what's up?
Are you still giving away the tickets for the boat ride?
Yes, I'm giving away the tickets to the boat ride. Thank you for reminding me. I have the tickets right here. And since that you remind me, all I have to do is answer 2 questions.
All right, I will try.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
What day is the boat ride?
Wednesday, the 30th of October, the day before the holiday.
Right. And what is the name of the boat ride?
It's the Harbour Master. We're going by...
Yeah, but the boat ride have a name. It have a concept. What kind of music go and play?
Old school and new school.
Ah, congratulations. Give me your name so I can write it down and give you these 2 tickets to go the boat ride, just so.
All right, the first name is Kenwin, Kenwyn.
Kenwyn?
Yes.
Right.
315.
No, don't give me a number.
Oh, sorry.
Just give me a last name.
Smith, S-M-I-T-H.
S-M. Smith?
Yes, correct.
Right. All you have to do is come down to the radio station.
Where and when?
On Marva Road. Come before the day of the boat ride and come and collect your tickets.
Oh, so if I can't come this weekend, could I come on Monday?
Yes, of course. It will be downstairs waiting for you. I'll put your name on it.
And walk with ID.
And walk with your ID.
Right, thank you so
much.
You're enjoying the program.
And don't worry, you're going to see me on the boat. When I see me, just come and say, Heavy, look, Ken, when here? The man who win the ticket.
Yeah, all right. Thanks, Heavy.
Right?
Good. Yeah.
All right, brother. But the man remind me that I talking and forget the ticket. Don't forget, people, we on the Harbour Master on Wednesday, the 30th, right? We boarding. I'm going to get the boarding time there. Or they come down for that boat ride. It's called for Spike, the reborn, the return. Right? Old school meets new school. You truly have duty, right? Also, the massive Dr. Hyde, me and TC is going to be there, also, along with the massive Dr. Hyde, he's going to be there, right? We have a special guest coming. We have drink specials. We have free Jello shots and all these things happening down there. You can still get your tickets at $250. Early bird special. I think that's done, you know. I ain't sure, but, you know, come and check it out. Get them white socks last, right? For more info, let me get the number to call. Right? I don't know how to do this before I go back on the phone lines. I really forget. We bought in 7 p.m. We still at 8 p.m. Right? No glass bottles allowed. Walk with your coolers. Right? Your coolers are allowed. Right? All right, I will get the number for it to call to get tickets, but I have the tickets sent them here for the man who just win. Right? Let me take this phone call there one time. Caller.
Yes, good evening, Heavy.
Yes, good evening, brother.
To tell the Minister Randall Mitchell, you see things compare outside to Trinidad. I was last week in New York, an area named Hempstead. Right?
Uh-huh.
Let me tell you something. A sandwich loaf in Hempstead, I have a grocery named Aldi's. I pay 50 cents for a whole sandwich loaf. Right? $1.39 for a dozen of egg. And $2.19 for a gallon of oil. So how the Minister of Tourism can say things better here than outside?
Something wrong with he?
Yeah, but something really wrong with he.
You see, he know he not talking to, you see, he know he not talking to right thinking people, you know. He talking to them people and them who dance and dotish and never went no way. So them go believe everything he say because have people that believe everything they say, you know. But right thinking people know better than that.
Okay, thank you.
All right, brother. Thank you very much. All right. Let's see, I have some voice so set to play. Let me get the voice so in one time.
Heavy, you asking questions? People gonna jump on plane and fly out of here like mad boy. You crazy or what? They're leaving by the plane load. You feel they want to stay here and get murdered? You see what happened to the policewoman? Randall Mitchell is a stranger to the truth. He protected by security, you know, not we. We open to those elements that come in and shooting up the place and killing you dead. Have a good day.
Yeah, good afternoon, Heavy. But you know what's sad about this thing here? But either be on TikTok and Facebook and you're watching all these people who hiking to different water courses, waterfall. And I mean, if you start from Matlot, come right back down the road. Matlot have waterfall and river coming to the sea. You come lower down, there maybe have some streams and things again between there and Grand Riviere. Then Grand Riviere is a big area too with water again coming down into the sea, right? And then they had as they live in Grand Riviere, they have a spring or something coming out of the hill. People still go and bathe and that kind of thing. But they say plenty more puppies, so water not servicing it anymore or something so. But anyhow, and you can come all the way down by North Coast, all the way to Valencia and stuff. There's water courses. Besides the dams that we have around Trinidad, in Trinidad, the Carney, the Nafed, the Hollis and so forth. We have water courses that just run straight into the Ashak River. I forget to call that too, right? Coming all the way down. And all these water courses and waterfall, you see island hikers and things going and hike and you see people swimming and all these places in Trinidad that have water. How come they can't dam these water instead of going straight out to the sea? How we not utilizing them this water and making sure that the whole we don't need all desalination plant and thing, you know. We have enough water inland. I mean, if they want to do desalination plant too, no problem. But we have enough water inland, all right, to supply this whole country with water because we have the dams and then we have all these water that just be good. I'm sure if they go in the North Coast, rivers are hitting the North Coast and coming out into the sea, all right? What it is they're doing, this is where the money is supposed to be spending in trying to fix this water problem that people have all over Trinidad. Because up to this day, it's still a water problem, you know. You understand? Some places have water, they get as well, Mr. Saddam Trinity, and we have water today, have water tomorrow, have water come out, and so it's going. That's nonsense. We have water in the country. They could supply the whole country with water. All right, I will leave it there for now.
Caller.
What they do is compare countries that have high prices, food prices. They always look for the countries that are not doing well with crime and all these things to compare and say Trinidad nice and compare.
Yeah, that would is
of a country to compare to certain places that they love to compare to. It have lots of people who well traveled and who even if you ain't traveling to go out, you could be on your phone and travel and see other countries that doing well in terms of crime and food prices, etc.
Exactly.
So it's not only the bad places they like, only the bad places they like to compare. Compare good places too. There are places where crime not so high, or if it was, it's well managed and brought down to a lower thing. Why they don't compare those? It could only fool some of the people, you know.
Yeah, correct. Thank you. They can only fool people who don't use a phone and go up on YouTube and Google and go up on all these, even on TikTok. You just have to type in travel. Just type in travel and ever see videos going on come showing you all kind of traveling destination to go to. You understand? Cheap, at cheap cost. And they have a whole package deal. You pay money, you get flight, place to stay, 3-course meal, thing to drink, and you spend another 5,000. You want two people, 5,000 and spend a weekend and go and you get thing to eat, drink, 3 square meals a day, place to stay, ticket, everything for 5,000. Just go up and press travel and see how much things, places right in the Caribbean, all in South America, and Panama and Peru and all these places. You understand? You know who you talking to? Them people and them who so dumb and don't touch. Yeah, Trinidad nice. Other country better than here. You go there and see how hard out it is. Really? Really? I'm not going to take a phone call. I'm going to take a phone call. Caller.
Good afternoon, Brother Heavy, and to all the listeners.
Yes, brother. What's up?
Brother Heavy, yeah, Randall Mitchell right, you know, because outside here, really, we better off here because we live with nothing, not a cent in we pocket, and we surviving. But outside there, we was work for minimum wage, right, on the farm, and still come back in Trinidad and enjoy ourselves like kings. And in America and Canada, with minimum wage, we could survive and pay our rent. In Trinidad, you could pay minimum wage and pay our rent. But you see what going with Randall Mitchell and them fellas and them. You see, outside there, how sweet Trinidad is. My family could own a building and I could rent it. And conflict of interest, I had to change the narrative. And when I changed the narrative, but Heavy, I thought that, look at it, the citizens have a free media, free airtime for 3 hours and 2 hours on a Friday to say that in my area for the last 9 years, I was developed in a nice way. Look, we like America. I went to Ontario and look in this park. We have a park like that. Eh? But you see, just imagine Lightville. They even have a board, a shaggy board, all kind of thing, and mismanagement. Eh? And yet still people talking about Obia. But you see, when they don't know better and the leader, they follow by example of the leader. That's why today, they don't know who will be the leader tomorrow. And that is why I asked these right-thinking citizens of this Trinidad and Tobago, especially the East-West Corridor, my African brothers and sisters, who are feeling it and know the reality. Please let's unite and vote UNC. Heavy, have a nice weekend in Jesus' name.
Yes, man. Thank you. Thank you, UNC, bro. Caller.
Nice hot today, boy. One of the previous callers was saying, talking about why we don't do some of the things out there. Why I think it is, they just don't have the will to do it. If they wanted to do it, trust me, they'll get things done, they'll run water. They just require some effort and they don't care about doing them things.
Yep.
How that will benefit them. But you know what they're going to move quick and do? Index the pension, increase the salary. They'll go flip over everything quick. But anything to benefit the masses, the poor people, their supporters, you want to just put them there. Nah, they had to wait here. Just had a whole strain.
Yeah.
You understand? And finally, people think PNM is a black party. PNM is not no black or race-based party. PNM is a classist party. Right? So once you have that kind of class, that is who they does really, that is who they does see about. Not poor people, not black people. So you need to stop this narrative that PNM is a black party. It probably have a black man, it probably have black people. It's not about race or nothing with them. It's class, the elite.
Hi, brother. Right? Thank you.
Hi, how are you doing today? This is Miss Virginia calling. I just tuning in, so I kind of like catching up a little late. But anyway, I just calling to tell you, don't worry about that guy. God have you covered. You better hope that God have him covered for what he said. Because what he said, no decent human being that know who God is will say that to another human being. So he better watch it, and he better watch out. He better don't realize that he might go before you because of what he said. So Heavy, we pray for you and TC every day, and I know you very strong. So don't even take that idiot tone. Okay? Have a blessed weekend.
Good afternoon, Heavy. Have a blessed and safe weekend. Who shall bless, no man curse. Who fight and give you stumble and fall. Who the deep shall fall in it. TC, big up yourself. Love and respect to you and your family. Heavy, continue to work with all fear and favor. People are not to hear the truth. They rather hear lies and propaganda. Bless.
Heavy. That is a real story of hardship that you went through, boy. Hope you have a good weekend, and wherever TC is in Tobago, TC, we know you're up there, you take the weekend. Hope to go to Tobago and jump up and wally. Enjoy yourself up in Tobago, partner.
All right, big quiet. So I gotta go until next week, Monday. I'm gonna be back here. Hope TC will be here with me on Monday. Right? That's it for the phone calls. That's it for the voice notes. Those who voices I didn't get to play, I'm terribly sorry, but we run out of time. Enjoy your weekend, Trinidad and Tobago. Stay safe. Keep the children close and be careful out there. Right? Until Monday, please the Lord, stay safe. I'm gone.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the street 919 FM.
Under the auspices of the Mayor of Port of Spain, His Worship Chinua Aline, we present Baron's Infinity Concert, Sunday, November 3rd at the Winifred Atwell Auditorium, Queen's Hall. This show features Sugar Aloes, Gypsy, Tigress, Sherwayne Winchester, Calypso Princess, Dwayne O'Connor, Tizai